Marc-Aurèle Fortin is one of the most highly desired artists by Canadian art collectors and arguably one of the most well-known Quebecois painters. Fortin is famous for his paintings that depict the small-town charm of Quebec through landscapes and cityscapes. There was a private museum in Montreal, Quebec, dedicated to displaying his works and preserving his legacy. More publications have been made on Fortin than any other Quebecois painter of his generation. Fortin was born in 1888 in St. Rose, Quebec, and he studied at the Art Institute of Chicago. It was after a short trip to England and France in 1920 that Fortin became a full-time artist and began exhibiting his work seriously. At the time, his paintings were rural scenes of Montreal Island, as well as his hometown St. Rose. In 1928, famous art critic Jean Chauvin wrote a chapter of his book on Canadian artists on Fortin. In the book, Chauvin is quoted comparing Fortin to a magician conjuring up, out of the earth, out of his palette, giant trees, extravagant skies, a whole enchanted nature. In the 1930s, Fortin began experimenting with watercolors outlined with black pencil or pastel, and we see this technique in this piece, Vue de Hochelaga. Fortin is quoted saying, "Just like the French, we must excel in landscape." Albert Laberge, an art critic, described Fortin's work as bold, personal, original, and denotes a vigorous effort to escape the conventional and worn-out styles. In 1981, Canada Post issued a postage stamp with his 1937 painting à l'Abbaye St. Paul. Today, his pieces are held in permanent prestigious collections, including the National Gallery of Canada and the Montreal Museum of Fine Arts. If you'd like to see more of the pieces available in our gallery, visit our website, rokelys.com, where we add a new piece every single day.